isn't it funny that you were following that extreme makeover, and this is what this movie's about?
Yeah.
I mean, in this movie, tell us what you do to him. Tell me what you change in it.
Well, when I first meet him, he's overweight and very geeky, nerdy, kind of uncool guy. And I get him to the hairdresser, he gets a haircut, get him to the gym, get him new clothes. And then I send him to the plastic surgeon to get a nose job.
Right.
And then things get a little more extreme, and then there's a big surprise at the end, which
Right, don't tell me anything. But now, I mean, I wonder, in your real life, Rachel, have you ever done anything close to that to a man?
No, I really haven't.
You've never tried to change a man, the way he dresses, the way he wears his hair, the way he sips his tea?
Not really. I'm the one that needs discipline.
Really?
Yeah, I would say.
Wow, you're unusual, I think, because Meredith never likes to change anything.
I don't either.
No,
I know.
Yeah. What about Paul? In your own life, has a woman ever tried to change anything about you, or have you ever tried to change anything about them?
No, nothing too extreme. Certainly nothing like the film, but maybe in subtle ways. If I was being changed, it was probably being done so coolly that I didn't even notice.
I've had guys try to do it to me. I had a boyfriend once who didn't like me to wear red. He liked me to wear browns.
Why, red's your color. You're a winter. You're a winter.
I love red. I think his mom wore a lot of camel colors, and he just didn't like bright reds on women.
See.
Yeah.
How long did that relationship last?
That's a tip-off.
Or he needed to go date his mother.
Rachel, you said that this is the ultimate date movie. Why do you say that?
Because I think people go see it and they'll either split up immediately or they'll grow closer together. I think everyone who's in a relationship sees themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Save a lot of money on dinner. Dinners and just various dates. Just cut out the middleman.
Why, because it's so scary?
No, because you might split up and you wouldn't have to go out for dinner.
I see.
Paul, if you want to test a new relationship, go and see if it works.
I think it would be a good testing ground.
Yes.
Okay, because if he can withstand being at that movie with the date, then he may have potential. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's, it is a movie, I think, that sparks a lot of conversation.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm sure.
Because everybody in a relationship tries to change each other a little bit. I mean, I couldn't think of something when you...
Yeah, but now you thought of it, the ring.
You know, I just thought about my boyfriend. I like his hair shorter and get a haircut.
Right.
You know, but everyone's done like little things in relationships, so everyone can recognize themselves. What my character does to him is very extreme.
Very extreme. You have to see this though, because the ending is quite interesting. In fact, I saw this originally in the play. I don't know if I saw you in the play. And you guys are stage actors and movie actors, and I understand you did the play in London also, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between, when I went to see a play in London one time with Derek Jacobi, and at the end of it, it was such a brilliant play that I stood up like a stupid American, that we're always getting a standing ovation. Nobody else stood up. No. And I felt like such a fool. I looked around and I said, all right, never mind. Now, and I said, this is the difference between a London audience and an American audience. Did you find any differences in your
We would stand up if it's really good. That has to be really good, but you would stand
But I mean, as a performer, how do you perceive the audience different?
They cough with a different accent.
Let's say, how do they do it? Can you do it for us?
It's more like...
I
That's
like an inhaling.
That's the ending, yeah. And there's actually a different ring on cell phones over there.
I just want to talk about your role in Friends, because you were Phoebe's boyfriend this past season. You guys broke up a few episodes ago, but the finale's coming up. I know her ex-boyfriend's not back in the scene, but the finale's coming up, and I just wondered, are we going to see you at all?
Yeah, I'm in that episode.
Do you get back together?
Well, I can't give anything.
Will you be back next year?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a few episodes next season. I don't really know how many. I really didn't know how many I would be doing this season. It was only supposed to be a few, and it's, thankfully, and I'm grateful they wrote a few more.
You don't know how many? Now, come on now.
Well, I think it's always up. I was guaranteed to do three this year, and it turned out to be a lot more.
How many did they guarantee you for next year?
5.
Then that means you're going to be in at least half the season.
And a star.
There's hope.
There you go. actors should work for the CIA. They never tell anything. And you
Well,
need
you know,
to be
there's actually,
investigated.
because I've asked them about that, but they really don't tell.
Yeah.
They might tell
They
the
probably don't
10,
want
they
it
might
to
tell the
get
6,
out, yeah.
they might tell the friends, but the friends of friends, they don't tell anyone.
I want our story to get. You're so good on Friends. I loved you on that show.
Thank you.
Now, actors usually always have like a long list of crazy jobs that they do before they get their big break. What was the strangest thing that you ever did?
Well,
strangest job.
The strangest one,
strangest job.
I used to glaze hams.
I know this story. I want to tell it.
Yeah, I did it. It was not a very good. It was an awful job actually, and I smelled like ham when I came home from work. But it paid fairly well, and I, I was trying to save up money to go out to school, acting school. So.
Well, do whatever you have to do, right?
Rachel, you've had a change now. I understand you just moved to New York. So you're going to actually be splitting your time between New York and London. Big difference in New York and London, don't you think?
Yeah, it's like New York's more amped up. There's more energy. London's a little more mellow.
Do you think you like it?
I think
Is there
so.
anything you don't like about New York? We know the mayor. We can tell him to change it.
The tea. It's the only thing about America that I can't deal with is the
You can
tea.
bring tea from London here.
You can get the tea bags, but when you go to a place, they give you warm water. You need boiling water.
In New York, they give you warm water?
Yeah, it's never boiling.
Really?
Starbucks
If that's the only problem you have, Rachel,
Yeah.
good girl. Paul Rudd and Rachel Weisz. The Shape of Things is playing in select cities now. We'll be right back.